property management agreement, and it was fun doing 2/2/22. And on February, and there were weddings scheduled here in Vegas because of that. And coming up is 2/22/22, and I'm sure that there will be more weddings on that date as well. And then we have Valentine's Day, which we always have weddings come in Las Vegas on Valentine's Day. So, wow, lower inventory. We're down to 23 days. And single family homes, we only have 1,851. 32 were just listed under the median price of $436,000, which gives us 470 homes that are under $436,000. And I did the home price interest. I did it at 3.6, and guess what? It has gone up. So we're going to look at that in just a minute. My gosh, the $1 million homes are selling 6 per day. I know. 6 on the first, 6 on the second. We'll see how that trend goes this month. It's only 2 days in. Last year at this time, we were doing 4.5. So we'll see. People moving here, knowing the interest rates are going up, taxes going up in other parts of the country. So we are still the premier place to live, in my humble opinion. So we have, we're doing 98 sales. Jimmy's here. Oh, good. Jimmy's here. Let's get Jimmy here. I hear Jimmy. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. I'm at your office.
Cool.
And Kane's wandering around here like he's a lost puppy or something like that.
I know he's been out for a few days.
Yeah. His wife's helping him.
Hi, Kane.
She's saying hello to you. He can't hear you. He's busy.
Okay, I was just saying the inventory is down to 23 days of inventory, and
there's more of them.
Tell them they need to be quiet.
I'll mute myself, and then.
Now I can't hear you. So the news of the day is we're down to 23 days of inventory, Jimmy, and we're selling $6 million homes a day. Now, it's only 2 days, but still, that's amazing. The other thing is that the interest rates is going to be the feature of today's stats. And let me put these down because interest rates, see if I can pull this off today. That was I need to hide you for a minute. Come back here. Okay. So Washington, D.C., February 2nd, mortgage applications increased 12% from 1 week earlier, according to the data from the MBA. The weekly mortgage application survey for the week ending January 28th. The market composite index, a measure of mortgage loan application volume, increased 12% on a seasonally adjusted basis from a week earlier. Most mortgage rates in MBA's survey continued to rise, with the 30-year fixed rate reaching its highest level since March 2020 at 3.78. The average purchase loan size hit a new survey high once again at $441,000. Stubbornly low inventory levels and swift home price growth continue to push average loan sizes higher. The average contract interest rate for 30-year fixed with conforming loan balances, which is $647,000 or less, increased to 3.78% from 3.72, with points decreasing to 0.41, including the origination fee for 80% loan-to-value ratios. And this effective rate increased from last week. The average contract interest rate for FHA has increased to 3.86 from 3.69. So let me bring you back on here, Jimmy.
With points decreasing.
Yeah, but not that much.
But what they're doing is if they lower the points, then the rate goes up. And apparently the investors would rather have a little bit higher rate and get a little bit less money up front.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we predicted this wouldn't happen until the fourth quarter. And it has come out.
What do you mean we predicted? What do you mean we? I told you rates are going to go up. What do you mean we?
You're so smart. You caught me. Well, yeah, the rates. I didn't think they were going to go up. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Love that picture. That's Karen. That's a smile. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were going to. I was listening to the wrong people. I should have listened to you.
I get something right every year at some point.
Well, I'm also amazed at the that we've gone up to 436,000 for the median price. That surprised me too. I thought it was going to hold around 430, but it jumped right up there. So
it's going to go up more. It's going to go up even more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're down to 23 days of inventory, for heaven's sakes. And so the rates are higher, inventory's lower, and houses are selling faster. So, I mean, and for more money. So go figure. It's a great time to be in real estate, I think, is the point. It's really a great time to be in real estate. And people need to take advantage of it this year. That's all I can tell you, because people.
I remember three or 4 years ago, Brian Buffini said, "You know what? Double down on your real estate," or maybe it was Tom. I forget. One of the guys we listened to said, "You double down on your efforts for the next 3 years or whatever." And that was 3 years ago, and I don't think they even expected it to run this long.
No, I don't either. And I think Dr. Young predicted this was going to go on until 2023. But when you look at what some of the economists predict, we're going to sell 7.5 million homes this year. That's unbelievable. And the point is that if whatever they use to come up with that statistic, and I know they do their analytics and very well, and like you said, 97,000 people are 100 years old, right? So people are living longer, so people are buying a second home or another home. So there's a lot of activity going on in that stat that you presented. And I just think that, I mean, what a time to be in real estate when we're hitting our all-time high sales predictions. I don't know. It's exciting to me. It's exciting to me. There you are.
Yep.
Yeah. So today we wanted to show people this. I don't think you were on the show the other day. The Pro Bowl is in town, and people can go see the pro players at the Aviator Stadium. And
Allegiant Stadium or Aviator? Las Vegas Ballpark.
Yeah, so they can go to the Aviator ballpark and see the professional football players practice for the Pro Bowl, which will be at the Allegiant Stadium on Sunday.
Awesome.
So I posted this schedule in the group so everybody can see, when if it interests you. To me, it's a video opportunity.
Oh, right? Wow. Yeah. Right. Smart. Yeah. What's going on in Vegas? Yeah.
30-second videos, you can do those and then post them all over Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and get, I mean, that is a big hook, like, and I can't off the top of my head think of a football player to say, but look at this famous, quarterback and whatever, right here in Vegas practicing for the Pro Bowl.
I don't follow sports at all, but I did read that the Raiders quarterback wasn't in the Pro Bowl, but two of the guys that were supposed to be in the Pro Bowl bowed out for some reason, couldn't play. And they said, he might get in. I don't even remember the guy's name, but he's the quarterback for the Raiders. He might get in the Pro Bowl.
Wow. Wonder what that would be pretty good. I can't get it up there. Okay. So whatever. I know it's wonky. Sometimes it works. So that's a video opportunity for everybody. And then Jimmy, I also put together this little list. People want to know what am I going to do a video on? And they're always afraid that they are going to be in the video, which they don't have to be in the video. They can talk, and they can maybe have, if they have somebody that does a glimpse. One of the things I've noticed that some people, like Annetta, when Annetta does a video, okay, she has long arms. I have short arms, so all you see is my pumpkin face. That's how I see myself when I do a live video with my phone. But anyway, some people are really, I mean, look at Aaron Mills. They're very, very photogenic, and they should be having their face everywhere. But anyway, here's some things like how's the market news that impact prices, supply chains, builders, companies moving in and out. I mean, there's so many things that are constantly going on in Vegas. The Fontainebleau is going to open. I mean, you could run down to the Strip and take a picture of it and do a 30-second to a minute video.
Yeah.
A day in the life showing, you know, what you're doing on Tuesday, if that's the day. Homes for sale. Preview a home. People want to see pictures of homes. They really do. And then a neighborhood drive. I know Pinky gets in her little pink Beetle convertible, and she and her husband drives, and she sits up on the seat and she shows, you know, the different homes in the neighborhood that are for sale. And because she's got that icon, Pinky Knows Naples, right? So she has the pink Beetle. People need to think about that, because what we tell people is, you know, they come for the plot, but they stay for the characters. And that's the mantra. Yeah. And then something personal that you love. You know, I got my little dog over there. I love my little dog. And my other dog's snoring on the other couch. But yeah, I mean, people want to know what you're doing. The links, they used to have a restaurant. So they post the food they make. And it's terrific. Like you said yesterday, recipes are very interesting to people. Every time I see in my Facebook feed, every time I see something that they just cooked up, I mean, I always have to see what it is. Where'd you go? I lost Jimmy. He'll come back. Jimmy will come back. So anyway, then you have, you know, designs and style insights. Everybody has their own opinions. And in today's world, anything trends. So then you have something. Here he comes back again. There you are. So everybody has, you know, things that different styles they like. And in today's world, you can do anything you want. Jimmy's bouncing around today. And then something you love could be documenting your buying, fixing, and renting or flipping a house. And then number 8 is the one I really love, hyper local. You all need to be out there talking about the restaurants in your neighborhood. If you live in Summerlin, go down to Summerlin Mall. There are so many things you can show people in Summerlin Mall. I mean, you never run out of material. So I like the hype. I really, really like the hyper local videos, because that's how you become the mayor of your neighborhood.
Well, when you do an A/B test on your Facebook marketing, you'll do dogs and kids and something else, and dogs over-index like huge.
Yes.
And you talked about Annetta. You know, she just went to the Buffini thing in San Diego this last week or two, and she took her dog with her. And she said the hotel was so pet friendly. Her dog went with her everywhere. And can you imagine her walk through the lobby with her dog and all the attention the dog got and Annetta got because she had her dog?
Yeah.
She said she's going to get the dog a T-shirt that says "My mom sells real estate." You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there are T-shirts like that for dogs. I've seen them. Yeah. And Annetta's going to be on my show on Saturday and talk about her trip. So good. I'm really excited. Yeah. She had to go to Arizona this past Saturday, so she had to postpone it. But anyway, I'm so anxious to hear about it. Did you hear that
I
it was
just heard
great?
Briefly. Yeah, she liked it, and she said Buffini is just, you know, some people are better live and some people are better on video. She said he's better live.
Yeah,
as good as he is on video, he's better live. So she was impressed.
You know, I've noticed that Buffini and Tom Ferry have really stepped up their game this year. They are both doing more and more, and Buffini has changed his podcast to lifeisgood.com. So he's changed his branding. And Tom Ferry, he's doing videos all the time, and he's been amazing because I'm playing into what he's doing. Not that he's playing into what I'm doing, but it's all about video this year. And so I'm getting some short clips of some of the interviews he's having with people that are having monstrous success with videos. And being the mayor of your town is one of the most important things you can do. Cats and dogs and kids. And then you're in Las Vegas, and the Strip is beautiful right now with the Chinese New Year.
And there's a lot of snow back east right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snow.
Yeah, so people would be thrilled to see, Chinese New Year in Vegas, and the tigers that are at some of the casinos and the dragons that are hanging from the ceilings. So much opportunity here. I think people were just spoiled. Jimmy, I want to show this quick video, and this ties into what I'm studying is this building a story brand. Mm-hmm. And there's a little video about it, and one of the neatest analogies that they do throughout this book is they make you realize how a TV show is, like a sitcom, mm-hmm. and or a drama or a mystery. And I'm going to play this little video. It's just a minute or two, but it's pretty good at depicting how you should think when you do a video. Okay, so where did it go? Let me get rid of some of this stuff. I think this is it. I hope so. Okay, so we'll put it here and we will play it.
A character has a problem and meets a guide who gives them a plan and calls them to action that helps them avoid failure and end in a success. Countless movies, novels, and TV shows follow this framework because it speaks in an extremely compelling way to our shared human needs of survival, safety, relationships, and self-actualization.
Okay, I'm going to play it again, because then I'm going to show some slides about reverse mortgages, which kind of plays into this.
A character has a problem and meets a guide who gives them a plan and calls them to action that helps them avoid failure and end in a success. Countless movies, novels, and TV shows follow this framework because it speaks in an extremely compelling way to our shared human needs of survival, safety, relationships, and self-actualization.
I think this really depicts when somebody, if they're planning to do a video, they've got to have a character, they've got to have a story, they've got to have, something, some outcome that's positive for the person that's watching it. And one of the things in the book is talking about the hook. The hook is such an important thing. Most of the people that do videos or even do posts, they don't have good hooks. So that's going to be a major part of what I'm going to emphasize when I put my class together on this. But here's a situation. And let me get rid of this. So reverse mortgages. Now, a reverse mortgage is really been villainized, in my opinion, because there is so many people now with the baby boomers. It's a total market that we need to tap into. And, here's some quick facts. 1 in 5 home buyers are 62 or older. That's 20% of the market. Mm-hmm. Homeowners 62 and up have over $7 trillion tied up in home equity. That's a huge number. And then with more than 10,000 baby boomers turning 65 every day, it's a growing market that you can't afford to ignore. And so, this is saying by incorporating the reverse mortgage, they call it HECM, for purchase loans. Uh-oh. John, turn your phone off, honey. Please. He loves that Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his thing. Anytime now. Anyway.
That's okay. We're good. And you notice on that video, the story brand story, there was no people on there. That service, there's a service that takes those cartoon things and puts them on there. So if you don't like to be on the video yourself, as you've said, if you don't
Yeah.
like how you look on camera, you can hire that company, and it's not that expensive.
No. Everybody should have some. Why am I not doing this? I'm echoing. Don't know why.
I don't hear an echo, just so you know.
Okay, good. So anyway, this is such an untapped market, I believe. And I think we said the other day, 30% of the people in Las Vegas are retirees, right?
Well, and 30% own their house free and clear.
That too. And the way the reverse mortgage works is amazing. People think that the bank owns the home, but they don't. I mean, if I get a reverse mortgage and I put Kane as the beneficiary, he doesn't have to be my sibling. He doesn't, I just put him in the trust so that when John and I pass, the home goes to Kane. Mm-hmm. And, it doesn't go to the bank. And I think that was a big misnomer way back then. And people say, well, how do you qualify? Well, there's a formula they use based on your age, based on the equity in your home, and based on your taxes and insurance.
But not your income. Mm-mm. So if you're on retirement and you don't have an income, I can't qualify for a loan. They don't look at that on this. And
you know why? There's no loan payment.
Right.
You take equity out of your house, right? And they do their magic formula, and all of a sudden, you get money and you have no payment. So you can fix up your house, you can go on a trip, you can buy a new car, whatever it is, it's your money. And it's just an amazing system. And so we are going to, on the February 23rd from 1 to 4, we're going to have a free seminar on reverse mortgages and on trust, how people should put their houses, into a trust and all the benefits. So we're going to have a 3-hour seminar at the office, and we'll probably Zoom it because I think the people need to know about this. And John and I have really investigated this because we're thinking about doing it. Why not? Why sit here with all this equity, especially with now the third ingredient that they don't even say here. The prices, the equity has gone sky high with the increase in values.
Well, and it's a great way to get, they will pay you, instead of just giving you all the money, they'll make payments to you every month. So if you have a limited income and you really aren't living the lifestyle you want, you can live off the equity in your house and you only pay interest on the money that you borrow. So yeah, I'm going to do one too. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I am going to do one of these. Absolutely, 100%.
You should come to our seminar, 1 to 4 on February 23rd. Check your calendar.
I will.
Because and this little brochure just really explains a lot. And there's people, so I could sell my home and buy another home with a reverse mortgage. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many things you can do. So you can get your equity out. You can sell your home and buy another home using a reverse mortgage. And then even though you have a reverse mortgage on your home, you can still sell that and buy another home. Mm-hmm. You just have to live in it. It has to be a primary residence. Right. So there's so much opportunity here for agents to share this information, to learn it so they can share it. And the webinar or the seminar that we do, the PowerPoint shows 3 different scenarios that pretty much cover, everybody's situation. One thing is, if you're 62, the equity is different than if you're 75, because if you're 75, they don't think you're going to live as long.
Right.
So the older you are, the more money you can get. So anyway, but 62, I mean, if you're 62 years old and you don't own a home, you can buy a home with a reverse mortgage.
I thought you had to be 65.
62.
Good. That's good to know.
Yes, 62.
I learned something today.
Good. So my point about playing that little video is you can create a video using reverse mortgage as the success tool, right? Because you're giving somebody, the survival, there are 3 of their human needs: safety. What was the third one?
Well, someone has a problem, and if their problem is they don't have enough income to live a decent lifestyle, this is a way to generate some income on a house that you own maybe free and clear, or just owe 20 or 30,000 on, or even 100,000. You could still get a reverse mortgage and get an income coming in to you that supplements your Social Security, and you can actually live a decent life.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And you need to come to the seminar to learn how to explain why this works. And this is the company AGG that Tom Selleck represents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have him in the lobby.
Good.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
It's going to be a life-size, a life-size.
Oh, you mean Tom Selleck? Oh, yeah. I thought you meant you're going to have AGG. I thought you meant you're going to have the guy in the lobby that's going to present it. And I'm thinking, obviously, they could do this on Zoom. They don't even have to come to your office, but they could do it on Zoom. So,
and the reason I want to do it on Zoom, Jimmy, is because I want agents to invite people who might be in the market for it but don't understand it.
Very smart. Yeah, good for you.
So anyway, please come.
It's only 20 days away.
I know. Yeah, so that's why I'm starting to tell people about it now, and then also tell them once you learn this, it's such a video opportunity.
Yeah.
And once you start doing, if you get into this and you start doing reverse, helping people with reverse mortgages, and so somebody in our last one said, Joey said to me, he says, well, why would I, what's in it for me? I said, it's not about you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's what's in it for your client. And guess what? A lot of your clients, especially in Sun City, they want to either downsize or upsize, or, they want to move. So now you list a home and then you sell them a home because you invited them to learn about something that they didn't know they could do.
You probably remember the story Joe Nego tells about. He got a call from some people he didn't know, and they said, our mom put you in her will as her real estate agent. We have to list the house. We don't even know who you are, but our mom liked you so much. It was in her will. You are the one to sell the house, because the kids don't want the house. They want the money.
Yes.
So I know this is kind of a salesy thing, but I mean, if you help somebody with reverse mortgage and they say, you know what can I do for you? You know what, put it in the will that I'm the agent. When everybody dies, when you pass, let me sell the kids don't want the house. They want the money.
Yeah. What a nugget, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's a great nugget. Yeah. I'll have to add that to my webinar. That's
Blame
a
it on
great
Joe
nugget.
Nego. Blame it on
Yeah.
Joe Nego, because don't tell him I said so.
No. Okay. Well, come and tell the story yourself.
I'll check my calendar.
I think you should be there. Yes. And get your agents involved too. I keep remembering you're helping this new agent. Well, what a market. What an untapped market, in my opinion, because I know it's untapped because I talk to the people here that are doing the mortgages. So they need to be doing more. They should be doing more.
Right. It's a good product for sure.
It really is. Well, I think my time is up. And Jimmy, I always love it, and I hope you learned something today.
I definitely did, and I'm excited about the $1 million market staying that strong. 6 a day is even like you said, even though it's just a short snippet of time. That's impressive. Yeah,
and the inventory was up close to 500, and now it's down to 399.
That's the $1 million homes only.
Yeah, and that means that those prices. Somebody just listed in Red Rock Country Club 2,600 square feet for $1.6 million. No pool and not on the golf course. Well, that's $600 a square foot.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, we're having a class today, and briefly tell us what the class is about.
Well, it's on ethics and negotiating. You have to have an ethics class for your core. You need to have negotiating skills to serve your clients better. So it's actually about 2/3 of the classes on the ethics part, because there's a lot of things to communicate, and it is an ethics class. But the last hour is going to be all in negotiating strategies, and so I think there's a little bit of a balance there. If you're tired of listening to the 3-hour ethics course, there will be something else. So
that's a good
some
point.
Balance. Yeah, some balance.
It's a great class, and you keep it so relevant to today's market too. I love that.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. We hope to see you in class, either in the room or on Zoom. And you have a wonderful day. And Jimmy, will we see you tomorrow?
I don't know. I have to look.
Okay.
Day by day, Ruthie. Day by day.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.